dream, which maybe I was the reason why the concert got delayed. I dreamt that I was about to perform somewhere, but like it was like not really well prepared. Like I didn't have much info on like when I was performing and like when it would start and how it's gonna work. There was no rehearsal whatsoever, and I was like so clueless. Yeah, I'm like around the stage, so suddenly somebody comes up to me and is like, "Girl, you're performing now. You're performing now. You have to perform now." And I'm like, "What the fuck? What? But let me ask some questions. Like, first of all, is there like a backing track? Is there backup vocals? Can I lip sync or so?" But like they weren't hearing me, and they were leading me up to the stage, and they weren't answering my questions because they were like, "What? I can't hear you. What? And I'm like, "Well, fuck. I can't ask louder because I think my mic is already on and the people are already hearing me." And then they just don't answer me. So I'm like, I just say it louder. I'm like pretty loud. I'm like, "Can I lip sync though?" Because I'm not prepared. And the whole audience heard that right before my performance. So you can imagine that was very embarrassing, but I expected that to happen. So everybody hears that. So obviously it's not gonna start really well because that's not a good impression to start off with. And my problem was also like I needed the lyrics and because I didn't know my songs by heart. But then there were monitors on the stage, but not in the middle, only on the left side and the right side. So I was like very obviously looking at the lyrics on the monitors on the side. They were also really positioned very low. So it was so obvious that I was like looking at the lyrics there. And then I also forgot my dance choreos as well. So I was forgetting everything. And then that's more like my problem, okay? But then they fuck it up because the whole stage, there were like clothing hampers, 2 big ass clothing hampers in the middle of the stage, and then a couple of like office and other random chairs were like just everywhere around the stage and other shit, other crap. Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to move this? Is nobody gonna move this shit? And I start moving it while performing, and then people start passing through too, like through my stage, like some random staff or whatever, or really random people just walk through my stage while I'm performing. Like they don't even bother with like they don't know what's going on, you know? They ignore the fact that I'm streaming. So it's like going really badly already, and I'm feeling like really embarrassed. And then suddenly after like I roughly scuffly performed 2 songs, they play some random rap song from some artist I've never heard of before, and I'm like, "Excuse me, this is not my song. Can you please play my song?" And nobody reacts. They just keep on playing the song. It's really fucking awkward. The audience is also like, "Man, I feel bad for this girl because like, you know, she's trying her best." And because of that, they were like somewhat cheering for me, you know, because they realized, okay, she's doing her best. But it was going so badly. And also they were like really surprised when finally I came out to perform in the first place, because apparently before I even showed up on stage, they were like waiting. The audience, which was like several hundred people, were waiting for 3 hours already to have somebody show up on the stage and perform. And then after the song, the wrong song was being played, I was eventually I gave up. I'm like, okay, I'm coming back later if you play my songs again, but not like this. And clean the fucking stage, man. Yeah. And then even like 1 or 2 hours later, they still didn't get it together. Like, what was this dream? Yeah, every possible thing was going wrong. Yeah. That was my dream. That was my dream last night. Ironically, funnily. Nice kill.